So here's Dave.
Hey, you hungry?
Yeah,
All right. You want to know what we're having for breakfast?
I do.
French toast.
Oh, wow. What's in it?
Well, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yep. But you know what?
What?
I'm going to give my secret away today.
Oh, wow.
This is Dave's French toast.
Ooh.
This is not your mom's French toast. Well, it was kind of my mom's French toast. This is not what you're going to find at a diner. This is not what you're going to find in one of the international house of whatevers. So this is French toast the way I make it.
Wow.
So to start with, we're going to tell you what the ingredients are. All right. So got our cabinet here. The first thing I recommend is real vanilla. Do not use vanillin, which is artificial. If you can find it organic, great. It's already pricey. Buy it in bulk. This is like close to $30, but this will last quite a long time. Our secret ingredient is almond. Not everybody uses almond, but the almond is definitely what adds to the benefit. Then we've got some spices. All right, so some ground nutmeg. Yum, yum. We've got ground allspice. Now, a lot of people have heard of ground allspice, but they don't know what it is. They assume it's some kind of mix of spice, since it's called allspice. But it's actually a dried berry that tastes like a variety of things like cinnamon and nutmeg. So we're going to add that in. Then we have to have cinnamon. It wouldn't be French toast if it wasn't cinnamon, right? Now, this is an optional ingredient. This is mixed spice. This happens to be Jamaican, but you could use the Chinese version of 5-spice if you like the anise. Let's just see what the ingredients are in this. This is a blend that includes coriander, cinnamon, anise, nutmeg, and other spices, proprietary. So we can add in that. We're not going to use blackened redfish. I'm going to tell you that right now. Did we get ginger? Yes, we got ginger, but we have extra ginger, so we're going to use extra ginger. Some people who don't have all the ingredients could simply go and buy pumpkin spice. Each one is going to have a slightly different variety or percentage of spices. So this one has cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, which are all the individual ingredients we have here. But sometimes we use this like when we make popcorn. We put it in with our popcorn.
Yum.
We've done that. Now let's see. So get all your ingredients out first, which we haven't done. So if you bear with me for a second, we're going to go get some eggs.
We'll just follow Dave.
We're getting the eggs.
We're getting the eggs.
Here we are. We're getting the eggs. Now, we don't have too many eggs right now because, first of all, we just had Easter and a lot of people used more eggs than normal. But beyond that, there's an egg shortage because people are stocking up on eggs since they're home. So we got a couple eggs here. Oh, here's one that's got a little crack in it. We may or may not be able to use that one. If you ever have a cracked egg, by the way, open that one first. If it's good, you use it. If it's not good, you don't. But because we are going to be mixing it in with spices, we're not going to take that chance today. Now, here is one of the secrets. What we do is we start with the almond and the vanilla first. Now I've already put them into the bowl and I've already added some of my spices. I'm not completely done yet. Why do I put the spices, why do I put the almond and vanilla in first? The alcohol that's in them will actually act as an agent to help dissolve the oil that's in the spices. So I've got my cinnamon. We like cinnamon. And some of the allspice. And the percentage is up to you. If you like ginger a lot, add more ginger. If you don't care for ginger, you don't have to put it in at all. We like ginger in our house. Shell and I have French toast. Ooh, we just added a lot of ginger.
We better like ginger.
We better like ginger. Now we get our fork, which is somewhere here. Let me see here. By the magic of the camera, this fork just whoop, appeared. Look at that. Whoop, just like that. I like that. No slow motion time effects or anything. Now, I've got some of the spices here, and basically what I'm doing is I'm making a slurry. Can you say that? Slurry.
Slurry?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a word. What's a
Slurry's
slurry?
a word. Well, we're mixing the liquid with the solid.
Oh, wait, you're an English teacher. It must
Well,
be
we're
English.
making a paste. But a slurry is thinner than just a paste. A paste is
Okay.
a little thicker. Alright, so now I've got it so that all the spices are absorbed by the vanilla and the almond extracts. Don't skimp on the ingredients, but do not buy low quality vanilla or almond because it will reflect in the quality of your ingredients. Now, we keep our bread in the freezer, so I have taken the bread out so that it can thaw. Alright? And because we don't have as many eggs, we're going to be using some egg whites today as part of the process. Let me see if this one's already opened. Yes, it is. Alright.
Do
So
you
now-
shake? Do you shake that to mix it?
Yeah, we'll shake it.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so now it's looking pretty good, alright?
Yeah.
We've got this paste or slurry. Here's where you have the option of adding some juice to it. So some people might have some orange juice. You could take a fresh orange. In fact, we have one here. We have a fresh orange. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our orange, come over to our plate here. We're going to cut our orange. Get it all nice. And I'm going to squeeze right in to the mix. So this will add some liquid and now help the paste to work a little bit better. So what we're doing here is we're mixing it in. Now it's becoming a slurry. So we're turning that paste into a slurry. Look at that.
Wow.
All the spices are dissolving now. You want to go all the way around. Make sure that it mixes in. Now we do like fruit. We like maple syrup, but we also like using fruit in some of our morning dishes.
Are you making syrup also?
Well, so this is what we've done. By the magic of camera, we have already started our syrup. So what I did is I took one banana and a good handful of raspberries. Now, this is a great way if you have too many bananas or raspberries that are starting to go mushy. So whatever fruit we have, it might be blackberries, might be blueberries, and I've cut them up nicely. And then I've added, for today we've added some blue agave. Now you could use maple syrup, you could use honey, you could just use water. And I have this on a nice low heat. And that I did prepare early so that it would be ready for us by the time we get to the meal. Alright, now we let this sit for a second. Alright, I'm going to add a little more juice. Nothing wrong with the extra juice. Why would I want it to be a little more on the liquidy side? It goes deeper into the bread. There's nothing about having dry bread on the inside. It's kind of yucky. So we're going to actually do another wedge of orange. Now we're down in Florida, and we actually have quite a selection of oranges, surprisingly good. Oh yeah. Squeeze that all out. And we don't throw this away. We'll eat this later. But in the meantime, now we got a nice mix. Now, I could have added some cherry juice. I could have added something else. You could add some almond milk if you want instead. We'll get it nice and syrupy. Now
Some people add cream, right?
You could add a little cream.
We don't.
So we're going to do the egg whites. I usually use regular eggs by themselves. In fact, maybe today we're just going to use egg whites. I think we're going to try it today. We're going to see how that works out.
It'll be fluffy.
All right. Be fluffy. I mean, we do have more eggs, but this is our supply for the next 2 weeks, and we like our scrambled eggs. So I think we're going to save these for... Okay, so again, we have added ginger. We've added some pumpkin spice, which had some of the others. Allspice, which is good. Cinnamon. Some nutmeg. Jamaican spice, which had a little bit of anise in it. Cardamom. Sometimes we have cardamom. Let me take a look in here. If we have cardamom, well, we don't have it today, so that's what we're going to do. Now, I am going to go ahead and take this one egg. It actually is cold. I wonder if it froze. You know what? It is frozen. So, that's why that one opened up. So, we're putting that aside. We don't need that. We got blackberries in there for another day. All right. Now, this is starting to boil. And what's going to happen, let it simmer on a low. And if you have something good for mashing, you want to mash it. But you do want to leave some chunks. Kind of like a thick puree. We're making jam, basically. All right. Now, I'm going to need a little more. We like to have nice and full. Now you can use any kind of bread that you like. We happen to like the Dave's multigrain bread. Killer bread, Dave's Killer bread. Not me, but another guy. Actually, Dave, the guy that invented Dave's Killer bread, was originally in prison, and he learned the baking trade while he was there. And when he came out,
So that's organic bread.
organic bread. I mean, just look at the seeds and so.
And these guys can't smell it, but the orange smell
Oh
has
yes.
risen.
Now I usually put the first piece in and then real quickly flip it, and that is going to sit there for 4 or 5 minutes. We get hungry waiting. But we do one slice at a time. We really want it to soak up. And then we're not going to be able to do it slow-mo because of the magic of the camera. We use coconut oil. You could use something else for it, but coconut oil happens to work very well with the spices. And I'll put 2 pieces in here. If we were back home in New Jersey, we have a griddle where we can put 4 slices at a time. Cook them, flip them both sides so it's nice and golden brown. And then we take, I'm going to do this here, we're live on camera, we're going to wash a spoon. So you might take this and just give it a light pat. The bananas, if they're really ripe, are actually going to fall apart in it. The raspberries are already falling apart. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Now, I didn't add too much agave because we like the flavor of the fruit. But sometimes we do add maple syrup, which adds a really nice taste. So, guys, that's it. You want to check me out on, I believe it's Thursday. You have to look at the schedule for what we're doing starting on Wednesday is celebrating Earth Day, 5 days, going from 11 a.m. on Wednesday until midnight Sunday night. We right now have 148 different presenters. Starting every 30 minutes, Cheryl is going to lead us in the morning. And what you'd like to do is go outside when it's sunny, find a tree or something that you can hug, and start practicing that hugging. And we're going to lead you on Wednesday into the beauty of the earth.
What time is that?
That is going to be at 11 o'clock on Wednesday. We're going to follow it by a discussion, and then we've got things going on all weekend. We've got yoga, we've got sound bath, meditations, ceremonies, discussions about the earth. We've got Qigong, we've got Tai Chi.
Drumming?
We have drumming, we have air
Laughter
drumming, laughter drumming. We will be on
Thursday.
On Thursday for laughter drumming. You know what? You're going to have to see the schedule. You can go to touchmotherearth.com, or on Facebook, you can go to Touch Mother Earth NJ Nonprofit and become a member if you're not. And you can also find us at Touch Mother Earth Events on Facebook. We'll see you guys. Thanks. Yum.